What's going on, everybody? This is Snowman. Welcome back to Spelunky. Man, so here's the funny thing. I said I was going to stop playing Spelunky, and yeah, it's time to move on. But then, Sashival, the creator of Frozlunky, which you might be familiar with, it's basically the mod to end all mods for Spelunky. But Sashival, the creator of Frozlunky, created the new update, which finally has a level editor. And so I'm actually going to show you that real quick. I'm going to open it up on my screen and show it to you here. This is the level editor of Spelunky now. Excuse me. Again, this is through the program called Frozlunky, which I can put in the description, but you may already know what I'm talking about. This is the level editor. This is going to be the main level. It looks a little funky. I mean, it's kind of simple, but it gets the job done, and it's pretty cool. I'll kind of show you what everything's about here. This little box down here in the corner, which actually... you can see my cursor down here now. It's a different window, so I gotta kind of deal with it here. This is, it has everything in the game you'd ever want. Items, enemies, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff. And you can put those into the game by picking them here and then adding them. So, say I wanted to put a bomb box somewhere and place it somewhere specifically. I could pick that, you know, ropes, spring shoes, all that, but then also enemies. Excuse me again. Crocman, snails, whatever. If I wanted to add a snail, you could say pick entity, and then what that would do is, this looks a little funky, but I'll reopen that window so you can see. Oh, it kind of made it made it weird. Whatever, that doesn't matter. Look back on our regular editor here. Now that is an option down here. The S, it's a snail. Now, if you actually want to edit a thing, if you left click, that's just a selection tool of like of certain squares. But to actually place something, you have to right-click. So say I wanted to put a snail right here, I'll put it right there, and there's a snail. Maybe I want to put two of them right here. You can put as many as you want, really. They're just a bunch of snails. So that's how you would right-click to place. Now, if you select a certain area, like say this 2x3 block, and then click again, it will place that same 2x3 block square by right-clicking wherever you right-click. So whatever you select, say I select this much, and then I select right there. It's going to put snails everywhere right there. Now, this is kind of a weird, crazy level. Let's actually show... you're not going to be able to see these pop-down menus, but you can press Control-N to clear the level completely, so that would be starting totally fresh. 1 is your main terrain block. So 1 in the mines here is going to be just your regular... Oops, I'm left-clicking. Let's click 1 and then just start right-clicking. So that's going to be your main terrain block. That's like... your basic mine floor, right? But say I did want to make a nice, you know, that much of that. I could do that like that and then place it. It's a nice, easy way to fill in sections, basically. Anyway, so that's, say we start here. You always want to place a beginning and end, which is the number 9 here. You can see it says entrance and exit right here, so that's what you want. So you always want to put the entrance. It's gonna detect if it's at the top, it's your entrance. And if it's near the bottom, it's going to be your exit. So that's how you know those, but it's the same thing that you put in. All of these are just different blocks. Like some of these are water. I believe this is a water tile, so say we wanted to fill the screen with water, we could do that like right here, and then maybe, you know, close it in so it's like, all right, that'll be a little pool of water. Different things. Say, let's make like a very simple level here. We'll make one that's like just as simple as can be. There we go. So we'll make little platforms for us to walk along and just have it be our ground, okay? And then we'll fill this, whoops, we'll fill this with same thing, okay? It's not perfect, clearly not perfect at all, but say, again, you're not going to see it, but my entity picker is open right now. I wish that would have worked. That's fine. Let's put in snakes. So we'll just say we'll pick entity. Snakes are now available. So let's start just dropping snakes. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Luckily, the shortcuts work very well, like Control-Z, undo. You know, you can kind of do a select all thing. It's all pretty intuitive to how you would normally want things to operate. Let's just start dropping some snakes in. They'll start appearing everywhere. Whatever, that's fine. You can also press Control-P to open the entity picker. And again, that's going to be your most useful thing as far as picking up things here. Say I wanted to add in a push block. Sure, we'll just do a push block. That's an option. Same thing. You can put a push block right here. Maybe like have several that you could make puzzles where you could put the push blocks together and drop them off each other down this ledge, and maybe that'll help you pick up an item over here. Like you could put a royal jelly or an item up here on a ledge that you can't reach, but with the push box. You can kind of see where we're going with this. There are a lot of custom levels that people have already made in this game, or in this level editor, and they are all on a Spelunky subreddit called Spelunky Levels, r Spelunky Levels. I'll put that in the description as well. Now you can see over here, you can edit every level. You can do World 1, World 2, World 3, 4, the Olmec fight itself. That's what the Olmec fight looks like normal. The Yama fight, this is what the Yama fight looks like. You can see, so these are blocks that contain rubies. That's what the Y is, so it's just interesting. Like, everything you see here, 9 is your exit, this is your entrance. You're going to see all kinds of stuff. X are the horsehead ox face spawns. So there's all kinds of crazy stuff. It's really cool. Now say let's just do this level 1 that we just edited. I mean, let's actually show some gameplay here. Let's actually, you can say force level to game, and then this is how awesomely simple it is. I'm going to bring back up regular Spelunky here. If we just dive right into a game, it's going to make it automatically. Level 1-1 is now going to be this level we just edited. You don't even have to like reload up Spelunky or anything. You can just put it right in and it'll work immediately, which is great. That's actually a big plus for me because I've made some levels in games before and stuff, and testing your levels sucks a lot of times because in some games you'll have to like reload them and get back to a certain point. So you can see here we've started. Here's our snakes that we put down. It will always spawn something pick-upable next to an entrance, so that's just something you can't change. There's the water we placed. No, I might take fall damage here. In fact, I'm going to, but that's okay. There's another snake. We dropped our little skull there. There's the push blocks. So you can see it ends up being pretty straightforward and what you would expect in a nice, awesome Spelunky level. So that's pretty cool. That was bad damage. Luckily, there you go. We can just go through the exit. But then everything else is going to be normal because we haven't edited them. Now that being said, like I said, there are levels that everyone has already made. This is funny, so it just restarted me at 1-1 because I haven't edited anything else. Okay, but let me load up something real quick. Hold on, I'm going to go back to the level editor. Even though you can't see what I'm doing, I'm going to open a level pack. And this is, oh, I gotta find it real quick, excuse me. This is a level that was actually created by, are you serious, where is it? Is it here? Where did I put it? Oh, it's in Spelunky stuff. I'm sorry, my folder's getting out of place. Okay, this right here. This is a game that is edited by Sasheville himself, the creator of Spelunky. So, now this is, it's kind of just his test thing to show off the different things you can do in Spelunky. So let's go back to the regular game. Oops, not helping options. But if we say end adventure and restart, it should just work right away. It'll put us into his new levels. Okay, yes, this is what Sasheville's created. So I thought it'd be cool to show them off. We got alien queens. Oh gosh, alien queens and, woo, that was really close. Alien queens and a plasma cannon. They were trying to kill us there. Perhaps the coolest thing to me is that you can change the amount of bombs and ropes you start with. So you can make sure that they start with 0 bombs and ropes so that, so that they can't, you know, cheat or try to, you know, try to beat the game by like, oh gosh, that was sweet. I grabbed the items there. Excuse me. There's also some unbreakable blocks. So like if we get a rope right up here actually, this will be interesting. If we rope here and try and plasma cannon that, you can see certain blocks are indestructible, and that's just an option you can create as well. So this was the first level. I think he has 4 levels, including the Olmec fight. So I just want to show them off real quick. It just is kind of highlighting the different things you can do. Oh, see, but now it didn't work for some reason. There's more levels. I know that there's more levels here. And there is a way to get them to work, but either way, I'm kind of new to the whole thing anyway as well. But there are more levels. Hold on, let me try and go back to the level editor here. Again, this is all kind of new to me. 1-2. See, this is what it's supposed to look like. You probably have no idea what this means, but 1-2 is a bunch of alien mothership platforms. Here's level 3, and then it goes to Olmec. So it should work. But let me try something. If I say, if I do force level to game on everyone or something like that. Let's try that and just do 2, and maybe you have to select it. Again, not exactly sure But we'll try some different things. I want to show it off to you. Yes, this is level 2, so now we'll show you level 2 here. Sorry, now I realize this is still on the screen. Okay, there we go. We're back. It's all kind of new to me here. This will be interesting. We got lasers, platforms, and then you might barely be able to see it. There are bullets. Oh shoot, the laser hits you sometimes. There's bullets. There's bullets on the ground here. Do you see that? I just hit a bullet and died. They're just floating bullets, which is like hilarious. You can make those be certain obstacles. So anyway, we're gonna try to continue here. Yeah, the lasers are a little shifty. Like sometimes they'll go through the platforms, which is not good. Let's try and. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to not die from these, get squished by these platforms. That's gonna be easier said than done. But I love it. Just the concept alone of having these platforms, of having a level editor. In concept, I am like highly intrigued. I think that's an awesome idea. It's pretty much what Spelunky needs to have some life thrown back into the game, if you know what I mean. Don't squish me. Don't squish me. Oh no, I'm back down at the bottom. I don't want to be at the bottom. Oh no. Okay, let's go back up. We'll ride this one back up. Okay. Oh, okay, go. Oh, okay, that works. This is really tricky. I don't want to get squished. I think I could really easily. Oh gosh, okay. We're fine. We're fine. We gotta ride these up. Uh-oh, that's not it. Uh-oh, we're stuck. We're stuck over here. What? Okay, hang on. We gotta, oh boy. Oh, I almost got squished. No, we're falling. Oh no. There we go. Alright, this is not working at all. I think we're gonna have to ride this one back up. We're gonna have to go, oh, okay, this one will work. This one will take us all the way to the top. And then we can just jump over and try to, there we go. Not fall on spikes. Luckily, they won't squish you at the top, but you can get squished in between platforms. So we're just gonna try to ride these over. There we go. Okay, we got it. I think the exit is just down below. There it is. Good. We did it. We beat level 2. Now I don't know if it's going to take us right to level 3 or if it might restart us. I'm, again, still figuring all this out, and I don't know why it's not working, but it worked when I selected the 3rd level and then, you know, forced it, and then we go back in, and then we say restart, and then it'll take us to level 3. It's a roundabout way of doing it, but let's do it that way. Okay, quick restart. Level 3, here we go. This is a fun one. This is where it's starting to utilize items. So it's like, obviously I don't want to go to the right, there's spikes there, but if I go straight up, we can, we can teleport. Oops, I teleported too far into the bullets. Let's try that again though. You can just teleport your way up to the water that's right there. So let's do this and go boop, boop, boop. Perfect, we made it. Okay, now we probably don't need that teleporter anymore. Instead we can try to get this shotgun. Oh, okay. You gotta do some shotgun jumps. And see, this is cool. It's the stuff like that, the little pro tips that you may not know about Spelunky, like the fact that the shotgun jump can get you to new heights and stuff. Now it's actually being utilized in certain levels, which is just, that's awesome to me that that's a thing. We're gonna fall all the way down into more water. You don't take damage in water. Again, just more awesomeness that they're showing off for you here. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that was tricky. Okay. And we got it. There we go. Now we got some bombs. And I'm assuming we're going to need those bombs. Okay. We're going to shoot some bees. Oh, gosh. No! Woo, that was close. I think the bees are going to try and chase us down. Maybe. Maybe not. But there's another teleporter here. So now we got to use this teleporter. Oh, okay, I killed myself. I was one little block too far over. That's too bad. We'll try and do this level here. But like I was just saying, the idea of a level editor highly intrigues me. I may have to make some levels myself and test them out and show them on the channel here because I do have a history of doing that in the past. I've done, you know, a Mario ROM hack. If you haven't seen that, that's on the channel. Whoops, I teleported too far. That's on my channel. It's called Mario's Worst Nightmare. You can check that out. You know, I've done my own ROM hack. So I love making levels, especially like things like this where they're just like modded levels. Man, I'm really bad at that. modded levels where you edit them to kind of be really difficult, taking the game to its limits, that kind of thing. I'm really intrigued by that. And seriously, this is just going to be a beautiful new thing for Spelunky that we haven't seen since its release, basically. So I'm very excited for this. Oh, I did it just too late. I really want to try to beat this level because I want you to see Olmec. I mean, I'm going to have to, you know, switch it over to Olmec anyway. Okay, you know what? Let's just do that real quick. I'm going to go to the Olmec fight just so you can see what it's like, and then we'll restart that and say quick restart. Here we're at Olmec. This is what the new edited Olmec looks like. Spike balls all up on its head. How awesome is this? It's like a much harder Olmec. I don't even know what just happened, but like the ground just like flew up. And of course, like I said before, it starts you with no bombs, no ropes. So you have to do it the old-fashioned way. You gotta kill Olmec old school, which I am not good at. And you say even if I do this, we're gonna die because I have no ropes or ways back up. Oh boy. So anyway, that's Olmec. But I love this level editor. This is just so cool to me. I want to look back at it real quick because there's so much you can do. This is that first level. Again, let's analyze it. These are the alien queens that you can lay down. Here's M is the unbreakable terrain block, so there's all the different stuff. Here's a plasma cannon, you know, spikes. You can just start imagining all the different traps and things that you can do. Bear Taffy has started doing lots of playthroughs of different people's custom levels, so you can check out his channel. He does a lot of good stuff with this, but I love it, and I hope you love it as well. I don't know what this F is. Blue falling platform. Okay, that makes sense, like the ice caves falling platform. A Yeti King gets spawned. Anyway, it's really, really cool, and I'm very excited to see how the community, the Spelunky community, is going to take this by storm and start making all kinds of levels, myself included probably. I think I'm going to have some fun messing around with this and creating some really cool puzzles and levels to get through. It's very fun. Either way, I hope you enjoyed, and go pick it up for yourself. Go check out Frozlunky. You can start editing some levels. And again, check out our Spelunky levels on Reddit, and you can play other people's custom levels. They're basically text files that you just download, and then you can play them in the level editor, and it'll put it right in the game. It works flawlessly with the game. I just love that it integrates so well. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching so much. I'm Snowman. Go have some fun with Spelunky. I don't know if I'll start playing some custom levels. I might. I may start playing some and get really into it and have to record some. We'll see how that goes in the future. But until then, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.